Alright, everyone. Let me restart the song. There we go. I'm posting question today, so I'm gonna wait until another festival to recharge. Because the bell's 109. Yeah, I get that. The only reason I get Nintendo Switch Online is because it's only 20. That's the advantage. That. But welcome in. I might not be very talkative this stream, just because my papa's currently in the bed. So it'll be more of a chill art stream than anything. Hopefully my dogs will start acting up. Fingers crossed. But yeah. Guys ever want to learn how I make my models? Here you go. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it during the stream, but we'll definitely try. So, and if you're wondering where I get these sprites, I'll actually link you guys a website that you guys can use. So if you're ever curious on making Persona sprites, I will give you a site that has, well, it'll load. Me copy. My window's like lagging right now. Yeah, it sounds amazing. So this site has all the character sprites from Persona 3. Okay, so if you ever wanted the sprites from Persona 3, you just select the character and it has all their... They have the poses, they have the different outfits and stuff. So, hopefully they make one for P4 Reload. I mean, the Revival when it comes out. I don't know if there's one for Royal, but you could probably find like a sprite sheet for that one. But that's the one I found for Persona 3 Reload. It does also include the episode Aegis sprites. So if you want sprites of Mavis, or like the young version of like Mitsuru or Akihiko, it does have all the sprites from episode Aegis. So there's your little resource in case you guys want to use it as well. Just remember to press save sprite at the bottom corner when you're done with the sprite, because if you just right click and save on the sprite, you'll just save like an individual part of it. It won't save the full sprite. So there's your little notice there. So that's what I use to get some of the sprites. So I have like Shidori right here. Shidori. That's a Fuka, which I'm using as a reference for Lily's winter uniform. So, yeah, if you guys are ever curious, go check it out. It's a really good site. I found it randomly while looking for references, and it really, really helps. So, let me turn off my preview. Just make things a little easier on my computer. And, I am using Paint Sai. Normally, I would be using Clip Studio Paint, but, it's not really nice to my computer, so we just, why did I do it on that layer? It's not the layer I usually do. Okay. So, usually, as you can tell, I usually use the symmetry tool, and then whenever I want to draw something that's separated from it, like her hair, I normally just do that. Let me close out these sprites. Or at least make that bigger, so it's not lagging as bad. I might also close out. I currently do not have Mixit open. So I don't chat and sync up right now. And we can handle that. Close. I'm currently opening it up right now, so. But, yeah. That's kinda And let me options. So environment, process priority. Yeah, I just said mix it up ain't working right now. So if you guys are redeeming stuff, it won't show up for a bit. Is Mixit fully open yet? It's getting there. Okay. So I'm gonna close out the stream chat and just look at chat on Mix It Up. So let me refresh that. That's also why the chat's not on screen, because it's also through Mix It Up. So. Let me... How's the favorite Sakura Ada doing? Doing good, doing good. A little tired, but I'm doing good. So, if you guys redeem anything, it most likely won't show up. It might show up here in a little bit, but, yeah. For now, we're just gonna have that. And we're just gonna... There it goes. There we go. That's better. So, I need to move my phone. Chill time! Yeah, chill time. We've all earned it after the extreme chaos from earlier. And also, I don't want to wake up my Peppo because he's currently asleep. He's drained after going to the doctors, so I don't blame him. It's like an hour away. Actually, I think that's like an hour, more than an hour away from, I think, Parkville to Hazard. Long drive, basically. The parallel, you know what? It's fine. We'll live. But Scar. So I'm gonna make a copy. So I want a copy, not blur. Give me the blur window over here. Copy. Okay. We're gonna use this as a summer base. So let me. Erase that. Just kind of sketch out the basic idea. So let me label these. Make it the summer version. Yeah, for the summer uniform. Because P3 has the winter uniforms and then the summer uniforms, so like this one is Chidori. Why am I saying Chidori? That's I can't keep up characters. That's not Chidori. I can't keep up characters. Anyways, it's kind of like this one with Icardi, basically. How they have one with the jacket and then the other one without it. Lily, Lexit, hello everyone. So, I'll do it's more of a chill stream. We're trying to make a Persona revival. I can't see. I can't see. That's good. Much. We did some extreme racing earlier today. Now if I just get this to the right. Alright. So I'm not good at drawing colors, but let's try. Alright. How the hell? I love the summer tires in the P3. Yes! Some of the 3 classes that have some pretty summer outfits. How the hell am I gonna draw that frickin' collar though? I might have to reference Fuka's. I was just on Zenless. I need to pick back up Zenless. I haven't had Zenless in a while. I might just have to reference Fuka. I dread drawing the collar on that shirt. It took it out of me just drawing the collar for the frickin' jacket for the Attack on Titan model. That took years off my life. Oh, that was annoying. So, you know, I took on Geppetto. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played P3. P3. Zenless. I'll get it right in a minute. In a while. I can't. Your mic sounds Skywell mic sound. Yeah, that's just how it is. Me unplug my phone. Sometimes. Yeah, it's my phone doing that. So for anyone who's new here, I use my phone as a microphone. So at any point, if it sounds bad, that's just software connecting from my computer to my phone, just messing up, and there ain't much I can do about it. So, that's just, there's your warning right now. But, it is what it is. It's either that or, like, the time we got raided by Emsbury, where it's a garbage mess. Right. Let's see. Baby. I need to go to sleep. Until. Yeah, there's. Doggos are officially asleep. I can't draw frickin' collars to save my frickin' life. Collars are practically like collars. Me and collars don't do well. No, that's too big. Oh, that's too big. Every model has that one. Well, the little doggo's asleep. I think that's Snowball in there. I did get a Sonic OC drawing. Yep. So, you just gotta have to trust the process for now. Button. For now, let's just, Is there any scars underneath her in there? Let me see. Let me see. Where's her reference sheet? No, wrong folder. Reference sheets. Which one would be better? I better grab her summer one. That one has the most of her arms shown. Yeah, she does have a small scar right here shown. Usually she covers up her scars, and sometimes it's hard for me to remember where her scars are. So, there we go. There we go. I think I need to put one on the other side as well. Yeah. So, let me put there, put you over there, redraw that. I need to work on the model. Yes, they can be very time consuming, but they're worth the effort. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's good enough for a summer outfit. Not gonna bother changing her hair for that, so just like to talk that. Now there's one more version we need to make. I'll get it right in a minute. If you've played Seas, if I can speak, that'd be great. As much as I love Sonic, it never crossed my mind how my avatar would look as a Sonic Racer. I mean, hey, go for it. Make them. Turn them to reality. Nope. Summer. Get over here. Okay. Now, we've played Persona 3 Revive. I can't fucking speak today. Or so difficult. For real. So, anyways, if you played Persona 3 Reload, I keep getting Reload and Revival mixed up in my head because they just sound so freaking similar. You know about the C's uniforms that they get. So, let me grab to those here as a reference. I don't know if I'll make a all-out attack thing for Lily, but if I do, I might make it a redeem, where if you guys like redeem a channel point, you guys can have like a all-out attack screen appear for Lily. Maybe. Not like full animation or anything, but just enough to show off the art anyways. That might be a cool little thing. So, I'm gonna leave symmetry off because I'm gonna use red for this. So, we have the red band here. We have... Let me turn off the hair. Why it doesn't... Only that sounds cool. I've also had the idea to make like the critical like animation part. If I could get my voice to sound good. While if I could make like a decently sounding like voice line. I thought about giving you guys a redeem where if you like redeem like some Tana points, you could have like the critical portrait appear for Lily, and it can be like one of few voice lines, so it could just her be yelling Persona, or yelling her Persona's name, which in this case would be Suiko, or Suiko, I'll get it right in a minute. So, that's the made-up Persona I have for Lily. So let's do that. And then the C's Gekukon High thing is like pulled out like a little bit. And then it's like a 3D sort of thing. So let me... It's an idea that popped into my head a little bit ago, but... There we go. Now, Persona C sounds pretty epic. Yeah. I don't know if I'll make actual, like, full design of Lily's, Persona. But it definitely would be, nice, to say the least. So, I'll make a new layer. Do that. I'm gonna use the green. Actually, I better use purple. How do I go about making a new outfit? Do I have Fuka's saved? No, I only have Mitsuru, Yakari, and Junpei saved. So, let's see. How could I go about this? Have I thought having a move into VTuber Mall? Yes, but I would have to commission someone because I quite literally cannot make one on my own. Not because I don't have the skill, but because the literal software won't work on my computer. Live 2D will not open on my computer. I can get VTube Studio to work, but Live 2D will not open on my PC. So if I do get a VTuber model, I have to commission someone. There is no ifs, ands, or about it. Or someone would have to make it for me as like a gift or something. That's it. Those are the only ways. If I could make it myself, I absolutely would, without a second thought. But I can't. VTuber would be quite a lot. I know. So, until I'm either gifted a VTuber model somehow that looks decent, or I'm somehow able to commission one, or I get a new PC and I can somehow learn how to make one myself, VTubing is far, far, far into the future. And even then, it would be CPU heavy, which I can't afford. I have 8 gigabytes of RAM on a potato computer running on Intel graphics. It ain't gonna end well. Okay, how do I go about making the jacket? Let's see. Trying to think. Let me see Fuka's. If okay, yeah, my browser is hating me. Let me just look it up on my phone. I have it right here. Stay. Why is... oh. Hi! Hello, Slushcraft. How are you doing? Persona 3... Preload... Hookah. So we're currently doing an art stream, for those of you joining in. Trying to figure out a outfit design for Lily. Finally got the DK Island Emerald Rush DLC for DK Bonanza. Nice! I actually just got that a couple... It's been a few weeks, but I just got that recently myself too. I'm scary, what the hell? I'm here looking up art and then all of a sudden I get a notification from Twitch be like, my hog is out! I'm scary. Oh god. Okay. C's uniform. The hog is out. That was at the first. I was just trying to look up stuff for reload, and then that appeared, and I'm like, oh my god. Wait, what was? Oh, that's the metaphor DLC. I was about ready to say, like, wait a minute. Sun's out, hog's out. You know what? I could use the fan design as a reference. Wait a minute. I didn't think about using Kokone as a reference. Why do I hear motorcycles? Did Wayne come back already? Probably. You know, let's do this. So, Vroom? Yeah, Vroom. My Papa's cousins, who we live next door to, has motorcycles that they actually asked Papa right before he went to bed, hey, do you want to go ride your motorcycle? It's like, Shadow is here. But yeah, he asked Papa if he wanted to go riding for a bit, and Papa's like, nah, I'm exhausted. So maybe if I do this, and then like a thin line to kinda as like a little reference to her actual main outfit would be good. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. Cooking. Wait a minute, chat, I'm cooking. Wait a minute. Could be like a little nod to her actual like outfit. In her actual design. Alright. So, there we go. So let me erase that. And then erase that as well. You guys are getting an ad break soon. I unfortunately cannot see the timer because I do not have Twitch chat open. I have chat open, but it's not the one through Twitch. So we can do something like this. Have you ever thought about having a sidekick or the characters for Lily? Not really. Lily's not really the type to really work together with other people. She will if she has to, but most of the time, if she can do it on her own, she rather does it on her own. She's just kind of like a lone wolf most of the time. A little reckless of a lone wolf, but she's mostly a lone wolf. But I do have some characters who sometimes she'll team up with. Sonic Hero style. I'm just here vibing, enjoying the chat. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You guys are also stuck in an ad break. But, yeah. Most of the time, Lily usually works on her own unless she knows, oh, yeah, I probably should get someone to help me with this. Not exactly ideal. So... there we go. Yeah, I think that'd be good. That'd be good. Making art is hard. Really does! Really is! Yeah, that'd be good enough. Also I need to add ears. All that. Yeah, let's add some ears. There we go. Add her floofy ears. We need to add the floof. There we go. We'll add her eyes in a little bit. Right here. Good enough. So we have her other outfits here. So I'm gonna move that down. So there we go. Alright. Hello again. Hello. Welcome in. It's gonna be more of a chill art stream. Nothing too outrageous, I hope. So I'm going to line the outfits first. So that way all I gotta do is just turn each outfit on and off. I know they have way more outfits in this in-game, but I think this fits the bare necessities. There we go. I do like how you can go from chaotic to chill. Yeah, two sides of the same coin. Who knew? So, Mia add these to their folder. L. And there we go. And outfits. Then I need to make a layer for the mouth. Make things easier when I get to saving the model. Because I usually do everything all in one go. And then I'll save it and then I'll export it to... Actually, I could just do this. Just do this, copy that, and then add mouth. Yeah, there we go. That makes life just a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and get this part over with, because I think that's gonna be the simplest part of everything. And I'm gonna delete that. Thank you for the promotion. Yeah, we do have a Discord server. So if you're ever curious about streaming schedules or even some IRL stuff, I mean, I don't mind posting pictures of myself in real life. I literally just posted one a few hours ago with Girl laying on top of me. So if you ever want to see my puppies, there you go. There's the best place to do it, folks. That's the best place to do it. I love my puppies. I also post my PNGTubers there. So, usually after stream when I debut them. So, if you ever want to get a look at my PNGTubers in good detail. Looking all smug and puppy are so adorable. Yeah, I love them. They're a bunch of little goofballs. The only thing I hate about Sai is that I wish I could make the brushes like a little bit more like the ones in... Wait, did I? I made a whole new layer just for that. I already had a layer right here. I wish I can get my Clip Studio brushes over to here, but... So, let me open that. Luckily, I could still see the open mouth layer, so let me do that. One day, I check this over. One day. We actually have almost 50 members in the server, which is actually kind of insane to think about. I think we only need like a couple more members. Let me look. Let me see. Yeah, we need like one more member. Let's persona, let's go! Yeah. And we actually just need like one more member to make 50. But yeah. And yes, for anyone who asks, I do wear glasses IRL. And they may or may not kinda actually match kinda Lily. In a way. If the colors are just inverted, it'd be identical to Lily. It would just be Lily themed glasses. Persona! Lily uses Zion Dye. Well, Lily would be weak to that. Lily does not do well with thunder. He's a nerd IRL. I am. I've been a nerd since kindergarten. That's actually how long I've been wearing glasses. Glasses! How cutesy! So if you're ever wondering why there's a remove my glasses command in the bits section, yeah, I do wear glasses IRL. I kinda need them. So, we're gonna do that now. Let me go ahead and do the eyes. So... there we go. Alright. But why you say have the option to take it off? Twitch recommended it, and I'm like, you know what? That'd be a funny idea. And you have to pay money in order to do so, so hey. I get paid to guys have anything to win. Twitch themselves recommended it. Because I was like looking through the recommendation for bits, and I was like, wait a minute. Lose the glasses? I'm like... so if anything, it's Twitch's idea. It's Twitch's idea. So if anything, blame them. Now, if I can just draw her up. Okay, good enough. So I need to... there we go. I wish the Poker server got a lot of people, that I'm gonna have to hire more mods. Simple as that. And start implementing a slowdown mode. Right now it's still manageable, because like, even though we have 50 people, I might as well say, not many people chat in there, if you know what I mean. It's pretty manageable. More mods, is it? Because right now we have 2 mods. And... so... as we call them in the server, my knights. Harmonia Knights. So let me copy and paste that there. There you go. You're not getting paid if you think working there. Yeah, I'm not able to pay anyone, so if you're gonna want to be a mod, it's volunteer. I can't pay anyone. I'm being upfront about that now. You work as a mod, you're just volunteering your time. So, let me, there you go. And let me go to the other side. This is something I don't like about Paint Tool Side. Like, I wish you had done like Clip Studio does, and it just carries over the bucket from both sides. That's something I do kind of prefer, Clip Studio over Psy. There we go. Pretty nice. Let's go. No. Anyway, helping out, but I have Jerry. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I understand. People have lives. I get that. Hell, I'm busy half the time. Helping out with family and stuff, so. If I'm not helping family, I'm helping Douglas. If it's not Douglas, I'm in bed. Taking care of 10 doggies is not easy. Hey, yo, imagine. But yeah, not right now, chat. Yeah, we have 2 mods right now, so right now my chat isn't moving so fast where I'm like, oh god. Now, if my chat starts getting a little overwhelming and I can't hardly read, Yeah! Yeah, then I'm gonna have more mods. Or if I get an insane amount of minors coming in. My streams is not exactly minor safe. So many doggos. Yes. And I can name each and every one of them off from the top of my head. We have the oldest one, such as Luna and Snowball. Then we have the next oldest, which is Cookie. And then we have the first set of babies, because Luna had children a day after Christmas. We have Rocky, Callie, Amy, and Rennie. 18 plus only. Yes. 18 plus. I used to allow like all people come in here, but after a couple of instances of people constantly revealing their ages, I'm like, alright, nah. I'm throwing down the hammer. No. that no. Okay, yeah, it would be a little easier if I could say this. But anyways, back to naming off my dogs. Then we also have the second set of babies. Yes, Luna gave birth twice. The second set didn't even see coming. Just that I'm tired of the little shits. I think more comforting. Yeah. Because I've had multiple people, especially in YouTube chat. YouTube chat was the worst of it. Being like, I'm a kid! Someone literally said, I'm a kid! I'm like, oh my god. Can y'all not? Like, no. Like, I'm 23. Don't. I'm not a babysitter. I don't even want kids. Why are you all here? They even literally said, oh yeah, I have an app on my phone, so anytime you curse, it censors. I'm like, why are you watching me then? Like, I'm like, what the hell? I even showed like one of my mods, I'm like, yeah, I get your point. So I'm like, yeah. I'm just tired at that point. I'm like, don't tell me you're a kid and go do something else. Yeah, like, oh my god. Like, if it's at the point where you have an app to censor people swearing, you should not be watching me. I cuss like a sailor. Just like my mother. Hell, my mother cussed out the power company. Because they turned her off a day early. Like, come on! And I'm being dead ass serious. She gave them the F-bomb. And she went into the bedroom to try, make sure, I didn't hear it. I heard every bit of it. She was practically screaming. The whole apartment complex could have probably heard her. Fuck. Yes. So, like... like, come on. Don't. I'm not saying it to be mean. But, yeah. But, yeah. That actually did happen, RL. They literally did accidentally turn us off a day early. Mom called the power company. She cussed them out. And for context, your mom has balls. This is the same woman who literally on her Facebook, I don't have her on my Facebook, so I can't show you. But she literally posted, if Lily gets a boyfriend in the future, this is who she's dealing with. I call her Gothic Rapunzel because she has long black hair, wears black everything. Black makeup. Also, Cubinator, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Steel boots that goes up to her knees. She will whoop anyone who fucks around. She is the definition of fuck around to find out. Your height check is here. Are your nipples like a minifigure? I am tiny. I'm 5'3". Barely. So, yeah. So, no one, don't fuck around with my mom. Fuck around to find out. She will kick your ass. And honestly, she had every right to be mad, because when this happened, it was in the middle. Your mom was horrifying me. Honestly, she had every right to. Because we were in the middle of a heat wave. And now certain people in me chat like, your mom's single. People do be like that. Well, she is, but she ain't taking no shit. You try anything, yeah, you're gonna regret it. She's been divorced twice. And, yeah, I think they're both regretting it. I think they both regret. I think they both regret fucking her off. Like, dead serious. One of them has a warrant for not paying child support. Like, and she flat out be like, hey, so you guys do know, he's still out here, right? You do realize he has not paid a single fucking dime in child support in over 18 years? Can y'all come, like, fuck him over, please? Strong women, I respect it. She takes no shit. She don't take no shit. She really don't. She'd kick their ass every day of the goddamn week. And we love her for it. She even changed her name to sound more menacing. Like, what does that tell you? Like, she literally changed her name to sound menacing. And I do mean, like, she full on, like, she went to the legal system and changed it legally. So, yeah. You don't fuck with my mom. Good, your mom kicked them to the curb. For real. Like, the only reason I even exist is, yeah. Not so good means. Let's just say my sad excuse for a father did a little bad. And, yeah. I'm in the low. Yeah, you're good. You're good. But, yeah. Oh man, dude, people just suck. Mood. Yeah. Like, I knew almost nothing of my father other than he was a piece of shit. Ew, I'm a guy too, let's go. We love respectable men. You're not respectable. No. But like, yeah. You know it's bad? When I didn't even know my own father's name. I'm dead serious, I didn't even know his name until like 7th freaking grade. That's how little I knew of my father. So, a little backstory for y'all. But yeah, back to the whole power story. She had every right to be pissed off at them, because, keep in mind, this is around the time that I was living in Texas with her, okay? She used to live here in the States, in the Kentucky where we live, but she moved out to Texas. And then she came back a couple years later, and then I moved back out with her to Texas. So, we were living in an apartment in Texas. And, you dad's true, I'm gonna go get some coffee. He actually did. Yeah, like, he went to work one day and just never came back. That's dead ass what happened. That's dead ass what happened. I was a baby. So. And he got custody of my older sister, who I have not seen. Sorry, my phone fell. My phone fell. But, yeah, he has custody of my sister, who I have not seen since I was 9. For reference, I'm 23. So, I have not seen my sister in well over a decade. To the point where if people ask me, oh, do you have any siblings or anything? I don't. I don't have siblings. Like, that's what I have to say at this point. I never got to know my dad either. I was only a baby. He died in the motorcycle. Dang. And you want to know what the bad part was? Apparently, back in December, if you guys were around my channel in December, you guys know I lost my grandmother. At the hospital. This is before she passed away. Apparently, I went up to the, I think 11th floor to get some food. When I was coming back down, apparently, he walked into the elevator, and I walked right by him. Didn't even recognize me. I didn't even recognize him. Yeah. Yeah, let that sink in. He didn't even recognize his own daughter. I didn't even recognize my own father. Dang, that speaks volumes. For real. For real. And like I said earlier, I didn't even know his name until 7th grade. That hurt. Yeah. Sorry about your grandma. It makes me so sad. Didn't even recognize each other. That's insane. Yeah. But anyways, back to the power story. So, again, context, we were in Texas. It is summer in the middle of a heat wave. Alright? Middle of a heat wave, alright? Bear in mind. So, the power company decides, oh, we're gonna cut off their power a day early. Like, I'm sorry, what? So, yeah. Mom called them. She cussed them out over a mistake that they made, rightfully so. Heat waves in Texas, levels of heat you don't want to be in. Yeah. We had to survive 3 days of it without no power, no air conditioning. All we had was tiny, tiny little fans that ran on like little batteries. And some paper plates that we waved at as like those plastic plates that you buy at the store, using them as fans. That's all we had. We survived 3 days of that shit until they finally turned us back on. So, yeah, Mom was rightfully very pissed off. Rightfully so. Don't know if the head pads are working, but yeah. Dang, that's nuts. So, I'm used to heat. Heat doesn't really bother me. Humidity. Humidity's a bitch. Humidity can be a bitch. I'd be pissed too. Humidity's the worst. Yeah, like, humidity in Texas wasn't all that bad. At least compared to here. Like, like, Texas heat was bad, but it's not like humidity levels bad. Alright, so I'm actually just gonna do this, and then just trace over the outfits separately. I think that'd be the best way to go back. But, it's like today. Like, I went to the store, okay? After I raided, Dino, I had to go to the store. Squirt out some cold water on my face and help through the humidity and stuff. Yeah. I literally, being from New York, our weather changes non-stop. Either it gets freaking cold or freaking hot. Welcome to my world. Welcome to Kentucky, man. Welcome to Kentucky, my man. Kentucky's the same fucking way. There is no in between. I am quite literally from the land of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I unfortunately know the pain. Home of blazing heat and hot chicken, let's go! Kentucky Fried Chicken, motherfuckers. Alright, let's see. We talking about summer heat? Yeah, I was telling a story about how my mom cussed out the power company because they turned our power off. And I had to survive a couple days without power in Texas in summer. Yeah. Yeah. No, I weirdly want some KFC now. Oh shit. Yeah. I haven't had KFC in a while. Yeah, every time I see about like KFC, I just think of my mom because she adored KFC. Like, I don't know what it is. That woman was the chickenest person to ever live. Anytime my papa would go to Pikeville, he'd look at her and be like, "Oh, what do you want? What do you want for Pikeville?" Chicken. It got to the point where he didn't even have. He didn't even have to ask. KFC don't have the same. Yeah, I personally don't eat from there, really at all. The only reason we even went to KFC in the first place because of Mel, because I don't need to blur that, because she loved chicken. We haven't been there since she's passed away and stuff. Because me and Papa are sick of chicken. We've ate so much chicken, we don't even want to look at it anymore. Like, I'll eat barbecue chicken. It's like homemade like barbecue chicken, but like that's all. Anything else? Nah. You give me a chicken tender, I don't want it. I've ate too much of it. And you guys are on that break. But yeah, I got PTSD chicken. In more ways than one, I'm afraid. I just love chicken in general, but I understand if you ate chicken non-stop. Yeah. My mama just I don't know how she did it. Alright. That woman was a trooper. She loved her chicken. That'd be one of her favorite things. And it wasn't just like chicken from KFC either. Doggies. Clap. But they would hang on, let me I think they hear Papa coughing or something. I think they hear him coughing or something. But yeah. She would also get like chicken and dumplings from our local store, our local grocery store here, and she loved that chicken dumplings. And to be fair, that's also the other thing I'll eat, is like chicken dumplings, because I mostly just get the dumplings. I'll get like a little chicken to go with it. But they only serve it in like a couple days, and even then, it's not exactly easy to get a hold of. But it's good if you can actually get a hold of it. Okay, well, it would help if there we go. Alright, hi. You wanna say hi? Here, wait a minute. Give me your head. Give me the head. Hold still. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. I do love me some dumplings. Pork ones are my favorite. Ooh, that sounds good. What are you doing? You tackled me earlier! If I put you up in my lap, you're gonna want to get on my art tablet. And I don't have a screen protector for it anymore. I don't want you scratching up my screen anymore. Thank you. No! My dog wants to here so bad. But I know what she'll do. She'll get up on the table. She might even end up canceling the stream or something. Knowing my little goofball. She probably would. I should have sketched out her gem earlier. You know, it's fine. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, it's good. No. Oh my god. I'm opening all the windows. I'm opening all the windows. Is chat even working? Okay, chat is working. They just love you. And doggos are so cute. Yes. They can be hyper little things, and a little bit of troublemakers. But trying to start battle royales every time you turn around, but they're lovable. Oh wait, I need to look back. Hair. You know what? Yeah, we'll do. What are you doing? What are you trying to grab? You're wanting something. What do you want? What do you want? You gonna tilt your head at me all adorable like? Why are you smacking my foot for? No, I can't have 3 of you up here. I could barely have 1 of you. She's literally smacking my foot. Alright, let me turn that on. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. Turn that off too. Too much doggy love. For real. Doggos be too happy. What are y'all doing? Did you find another bottle? Here, I'll pick it up for you. Here. Okay, go play. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, she has her bottle. She's happy. Alright. I don't know how she found that bottle, but you know what? It's fine. Alright. This is gonna be the part that's annoying. Actually, you know what? Why am I gonna fight with this? Why do I need to fight? What size is my normal brush? 9. Which... Actually, it looks more like a 4. So, you know what? So. Alright. Yeah, look through the media thing real fast. Let me give you guys another song to listen to. I can't set like multiple songs at once in the media player for whatever reason, and OBS. Do I have any other like non-copyrighted ones? I will play some Persona 3 music, but I don't have Persona 3 music on my PC right now. I have it on my phone, but not on my PC. know what? Here. There you go. Get beneath the mask. I think it'd be more of a 6. Also, would just play the OSTs in the back. Yeah, that's normally what I would do, but where I'm streaming, I have to be, like, careful what I play. Due to, well, copyright laws of the universe, as Sonic would call them. P5 beneath the mask is a classic. So I'm actually gonna do this. And then tip, just edit the lines later. So I can remember which one. Okay. This thing's being stupid. Alright, fine. I'll draw it myself. When in doubt, draw it yourself. That's all I have to do in Clip Studio anyways. And there we go. This is the best way to force myself to be productive. Stream in front of hundreds of people. When in doubt, pinky out. Hell yeah. I was about ready to start praising your line art tool as well, Painful Sigh. What the hell? You were about to receive praise! Actually, you know, that mistake could actually be... Girl, quit your growling. So, you know what? We'll make use of the mistake. Yeah. Make use of your mistakes, people. Mistakes happen for a reason. Use them. Nope. They're mistakes. Just little accidents. Yes. Funny, your dog was growling, my sis dog just started to bark. Oh no! She was like growling underneath the table. I don't know what she's growling at. I don't know if she's growling at Runny or Brownie or what. I don't know. She just did like a little mini growl. She's usually the silent one. Until she wants attention. Or in the case of last night, the fire alarm chirping because of low battery. Really? Really? Just playing with the bottle again. And I figured out who she's growling at. She's growling at Callie. Her and Callie do not really like each other. They all want pets and scratches. More like a bottle. Yeah, that looks good enough. Alright, let me close that. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna shut this down now. And what I'm gonna do, lower that down a little bit. Get this out, that way we have air access. And this is just a way to keep me from having to like fight with the colors and stuff. Cause this is gonna get covered up in the draw the front here anyways. This just makes the initial coloring easier on everybody. So, let me check if there's anything else. No, okay. So I wasn't gonna originally do this, but well, else I can always just ignore coloring this until there we go. And that. Yeah, Photos, I can always just ignore that, because I'll be tracing all of that anyways, so there's that. So, still need to go ahead and get that over with. That. Wait, thank you. So, turn symmetry ruler off so I can color line her scar. There we go. Clean up that part a little bit. That a little bit. This. There we go. Ignoring you? Impossible. There we go. There we go. So we can close this down. Do they hear him again? If they hear my pet ball make like a slight noise, they go cuckoos. Though he's only been in there for like a couple hours. He was in there before dark. That's all I know. I can't keep up with the time. I probably will play some Fire Emblem after, There they go again. Where's my mouse? Where I can mute. I think they hear I'm about ready to get up. I can't keep up with what people mean these days. Sign of getting old. Speaking of Fire Emblem, can't wait for the new Fire Emblem coming soon. Yes! That's actually exactly why I re-downloaded Fire Emblem. I cannot wait for the new one. That's actually what I'm going to be saving up for next. After Splatoon Raiders, that's what I plan on buying next. Sometimes I do, but then there are poopy memes on the side. Yeah, like a certain number of meme. But, yep. I can't keep up with my gen anymore. Like, even some memes from my same generation I can't understand. Like, I'm fucking Gen Z, and even I can't understand half of the stuff they do. Why is symmetry? I don't need symmetry. Roll up the back. Actually, you know what? It's a good point to save. There we go. They moved on for today. This is the dumbass as we say the joke. Yeah, it's popular for like a week, and then they're like, nah, it's old now. Why are you people doing it? Y'all are boomers. Like, oh, y'all, we can't keep up with y'all. What the hell? Boys, what are you doing? You boys be nice. Unironically, hearing some of your younger siblings say those things unironically. Yeah, kids love their memes at first, we move on so fast because we start to meme it. Yep. Cookie says hi. Also, bacon pancakes, pancakes win. Pancakes win. Bacon pancakes win. I got it right now. Thank you for the follow. Cookie also says hi. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Hello, and you're welcome. Hi. He's given you all the helicopter tail. Oh, I hear the growl. It's so cute. Yeah, it's Cookie, everybody. That's Cookie. That's our little Cookie. He's a vocal little guy. You can hear him in some of my past streams as well. He's one of my more vocal little babies. And I do mean he's vocal. Like, he's vocal to the point I can have conversations with him. He sounds grumpy and stuff. He's just a little grumpy. He's like, you know, like, Grumpy from, like, the Seven Dwarfs? Yeah, that's basically Cookie in a nutshell. He means well, he just sounds grumpy. But he's actually just a lovable little boy. He just likes to act tough. Grumpy sounding doggo, but so loving, so cute. Yep. Yep, that's my Cookie. He's my grumpy little boy, and I love him. Alright. And now we go to the hard part. Outfits. Woo! Let's get the summer one done first. So, let's get layers for these, and I'll start with the summer one. Hello gang! Gonna hang out with some friends and their keys. Lily had so much fun chatting, we should talk more. Thank you for joining us! I'm glad. We might play some Persona 3 tomorrow if I get the model done in time. We might play some Persona 3. Shading the bane of my existence next to hair. The thing I dread is like shading the eyes. Take care, y'all. Thank you. Alright. So... Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely... I might want to move that down just a little bit. There we go. That way, the outfit's on top, and it doesn't interfere with the actual outfit. It'll look better when everything's actually fully done. But, actually, I'm gonna lower the opacity of this. That way. And I'm gonna align this in a separate color. Okay, hopefully they might be calm for a little bit. They haven't acted up in a little bit, so let's hope they don't misbehave for a little bit. Should have put this part like the other layer, but you know, it's fine. We can live with it. Alright. So we have the outfit. Now we have to color the front hair. Oh, and Sunday color the outfit, but we'll do that in a minute. I usually add the hues after I make sure to... I use the dark blue as a way to make sure I get the hair filled in, because when you use a layer... Well, it would help if I did it on the right layer. Yeah, that would help immensely. Alright, hey guys. Stack, hello. So I am currently having to stay mute for a little bit because my doggos are going crazy off and on. So I won't really be talking much for the next little bit. You guys are just now joining in. We are doing an art stream. I'm just kinda working on a new model for Persona 3. If I finish it in time, we'll do Persona 3 tomorrow. If not, we can always do it Saturday. But yeah. So if my model's moving, but you hear no sound, I'm muted because my doggos are about to go really, really crazy. Because they probably hear him waking up. So, just enjoy the music. And if you ever want me to switch Persona music, just let me know. Okay. So, it just makes it easier on me instead of having to fumble for my mouse while they're barking up a storm. So, just enjoy the art, and yeah, just relax, grab some popcorn, relax, and enjoy. Alright, Shenkichu, thank you for the follow, and thank you for completing the follower goal. Thank you so much. So yeah. If I'm not replying to any chats or anything, like I said, he's getting up at any moment. So, I'm saving you all the headache of loud barking. But thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright. How long have you been live? Been live for 2 hours? I think we got a good amount of progress done. So, we might go ahead and call this here. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll try to finish this off stream if I can. But we made pretty good progress, all things considered. So if I'm able to finish this off streaming time, I will do a Persona 3 Reload stream. If I can't, we'll do Attack on Titan. We'll save Persona 3 for Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I always do Sonic Rise Across the World, so if you guys want to join in on the extreme rule sets, be sure to join me then. And I will see you guys tomorrow for either Persona or Attack on Titan. It's a girl needs to stretch for a little while. I usually don't do all my drawing in one session. I do so much, and then I stop for a few hours, take a little break, and then I usually come back to it. So, that's what I'm gonna do. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for reaching the follower goal. Really appreciate it. I believe the next follower goal should be 250 or 260, one of the two. So, again, thank you all so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone! Bye!